Well, we got food poisoning and we got a raid at the same time, so there you go. We'll come back to sending these bills for t-shirts and stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 1000 Point Gaming, and 1 year later, plus some months, we're bringing RimWorld back. A lot has happened since our last colony that we just kind of abandoned. I don't have that save anymore, but there has also been major updates to RimWorld, including a new DLC, which we are seeing right now. Let's just go ahead and get on it. We're going to start a new colony. We're going to go ahead and do Crash Landed. We're going to go with our ever-loving Cassandra. And losing is fun, which used to be merciless, and they're just going to go ahead and do it that way. We're going to go reload anytime mode, but this is only for problems with the game. So if we have to reload because there's a glitch with mods. I have mods. I'll put them in the description below, so you should be able to see them. And we can talk about them as the game goes. The seed. Now, one of the things that we talked about last season, quote unquote, was about starting a bakery. I don't think I'm going to do that for this, but it might still be something that we do later on down the road. But that being said, let's go ahead and homage to the bakery that never was. And we'll go ahead and do 100 on that. We'll generate and we'll see what we get. Okay, now we have generated into our world. As you can see, we have a couple of nifty little colors and different things. This is a couple of mods, such as Nature is Pretty Sweet, and then I also have Abandoned Cities. I have Faction Control on. So we are going to need to find a place to kind of drop our hat. Now, what do we want to do? You know, I'm always playing in the safe mode of going someplace where we can grow a lot of good yummy food and things like that. We are always in a safe spot where we're near mountains and things like that. So let's try to knock one of those quote safe things out. Let's try to go for either a flatland or something where we are only growing maybe 20 out of 60 days or less. I wouldn't mind doing a polar excursion, but maybe not so much right now. Let's see if we can get ourselves also near a whole bunch of people and violence. Let's see what's going on kind of in this neck of the woods. Okay, so let's take a look at our terrain here really quick. So it's 20 out of 30 days, so that's not too bad. If we go here, 20 out of 60 days, okay. If we get a little bit closer, we have, yeah, let's look in this area. Large hills, marble, limestone, and granite, 20 out of 60 days. We have berries. Let's go ahead and let's just plop down here. We'll go with 275 by 275. We'll hit next, and now we have prepare carefully. But this is where I'm going to change it. I'm going to prepare carefully with actually a preset that I have already had. And we're going to do it with our preset 1. And let me introduce you to some of the characters that I've come across playing RimWorld for a long time. We're going to start out with 6, so we're going to accelerate pretty quickly. We have our AJ, who is our nurse and our grower, and is also a pacifist. We have her husband, Hurdle, who is the assassin, who is also a kind of our construction guru, even though he doesn't have a big heart for construction, but he also loves mining and crafting and doing kind of odd jobs and ends. He's more of a honeydew type of guy. Darby, who's our scientist, which is funny because he doesn't do intellectual, but that's okay. He is one heck of a cook, and we're going to leave him as such. And then we have Coke, who is kind of our researcher as it is, but it doesn't look like their skills are where they should be, actually. Oh, no. Okay, no. Rennick is actually our researcher. Coke is actually our crafter and artisan. And then we have Keelan, who is our social butterfly and our constructor as well. As you can see, the relationships, Hurdle and Coke are brother and sister. Keelan and Darby are brother and sister, and AJ and Hurdle are married. Equipment-wise, we just kind of have this over here. We got some kind of pokey sticks and some shooties, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and start. All right, here we go. We are waking up, and let's take a look before they land where we're at. Not a bad little area. It looks like, if you haven't seen some of the icons here off to the side, we have a new icon that shows us fertility, which is great. So here in the light green is going to be average fertile. The stony soil is going to be in yellow, and really fertile soil is going to be in the darker green, so which is good. We also have the terrain, which can tell us, like deep water and things that can support heavier items. Oh, and here's another thing that was introduced. Meditation-wise, Royalty put in the ability to use psychic abilities, and part of those psychic abilities, if you use them too fast, will kind of fry your character's brain. With that, they can break apart. They can gain that psychic ability back, and they can calm themselves down by meditation. And some of the different meditation types are like artistic, they're morbid, natural, and that's what this tree is here, the Amina tree. It allows that person to be psychically connected and also meditate at the Amina tree. So this is actually not a bad starting spot in here. We have the tree. It looks like we've got a couple of geysers right here, so we can think about power. So I think we're going to start in here. Let's do it. Let's get stuck in. And let's go ahead and we're going to set up our, let's set up our work. I was going to set up work first, but now see, I'm being indecisive again, and I got to stop that. Let's go ahead and chop all the trees down, because we're going to have to start building a structure out of wood. And I think we're going to just go ahead and start here, and we're just going to do a giant barracks for the time being, which will also kind of help put our food in and everything like that. Darby, go ahead and grab a lever action. Rennick, go ahead and grab a lever action. Coke, go ahead and grab the pokey stick. And then Hurdle, bolt action. And Keelan, bolt action. Perfect. Excellent. And then what we'll do is we'll put our zone in here really quick for the stockpile. Everything should be there. Okay, I'm going to take just a second and get their work assignments taken care of, and we will be right back. Okay, we are back, and this is how we set it up. So basically what I do is I also have the extended kind of priority mod for work assignments and things like that. So basically when somebody wakes up, this is the way I look at it. Everything on one is stuff that I want you to do right away, and in my colony we plant cut right away, because if I just want to clear cut something, it is right there to clear cut. AJ is going to wake up in the morning, she's going to look for somebody to doctor, and then she's going to look for something to grow, and then something to mine and construct, then haul, and then clean. Darby's going to wake up and look for something to cook, and then construct, and then look for something to clean, and then haul. Coke, on the other hand, is going to look for something to craft, then go to growing, and then tailoring and smithing. Rennick is going to look for something to grow first, and then go straight to researching, then clean and hauling. Keelan is going to get up and look for somebody to talk to, and then something to construct, and then some clothes to tailor, and then research. We're going to go ahead and take her off until we have a dual research bench, and then we can actually put her on, and she will be okay. Hurdle is going to get up and look for something to mine. Then he'll look for people to talk to, because we do have the visitors mod, the hospitality mod. And then he's going to look for something to construct. We usually do with hunting, we'll knock them out. We don't have hunting, we'll knock that out because we usually just gather everybody together and we just go hunt the thing that we want. Handling, we're not going to do anything currently because we have nothing to handle currently. That doesn't mean that there might not be something on the map, which I should probably check now, like Boombelope would be a perfect thing where there isn't, but Muffalo is also a good way to start. So there we have it. Let's go ahead and set their medical schedule. Everybody's going to get just normal medicine, just herbal medicine, and we'll do that. And then we're going to assign everybody except for AJ to attack on site. Now, I know a lot of people don't like doing this, but I do. It makes me feel a lot better if something is going wrong. Social drugs and anything, we'll go ahead and leave. Actually, we'll just take tainted apparel. Please do not do that. Okay, it looks like we've got that set up. Let's go ahead and set a couple of different zones. We're going to set a stockpiles, a dumping zone here for all these little chunklets because we want them to move those chunks around. We also are going to start our growing zone, and I thought we had a little bit. Yeah, we're going to start right here. So we're going to have to take advantage of the, well, here's the thing. We're going to have to take advantage of this, but there inevitably, probably what I'm going to end up doing is building a greenhouse and sticking fertile land in there because I have a tilling mod as well, a plowed soil mod that I'll use. So, I mean, I'll try. I will try not to, oops, I keep messing that up. I will try not to, do my normal routine, but inevitably it's gonna happen because Cassandra doesn't like me, and we have a love-hate relationship. So I'm gonna get angry at her, and I want to make sure that we actually get a little length in this. So we're gonna put up some cotton plants. We're gonna put up just for clothes that are gonna come in. We're gonna put up some heel root. We've already got a little bit of rice going in over there. Hurdle and all these guys are chopping things down. So furniture wise, let's go ahead. We are going to make 4 beds, and then we're going to make a double bed, and then all these have to be good or better. And again, I have quality builder on. Doesn't necessarily mean that things are going to be quality. Let's go ahead and pull these in, especially those meals. We definitely need that. And then we also need to start thinking about setting up our production. So stonecutter table, I think we'll just do it like that. That's fine for now. We need to start thinking about putting in a, well, let's go ahead and we will do this. This is going to be our, I think for the time, hang on, cancel that out. I think for the time being, this is going to be our refrigerator. I'll keep it just a little away from this geyser, because I believe the geyser, it's I can't even think what I'm going to say. The geyser thingamadoodle, the steam vent thingamadoodle. There we go. Technical terms. The steam vent thingamadoodle is about yay big, so we'll just kind of leave it like that. What you see growing around all over the place are barnacles. This, I think, is part of the Nature's Pretty Sweet mod, or even the Alpha Animals mod. I'm not too entirely sure, but it is there. And it gives us a little bit of food, which is kind of nice. Recreation. What is it? The steam geyser? No, what the heck is it called? It's driving me nuts. Hang on a second. Where is it? Geothermal. Yeah, the geothermal is kind of there. So we're going to have to research batteries here pretty soon. So we're going to go ahead and build a, where is it? Simple research. There, and then we got to get some power up, so we are going to start with wind turbines, but this is going to be a little chunky on yeah, it's going to be a little chunky on this, so let's see if we can get a little, no, wow, we can't. Space is already occupied. Oh, from the, yep, yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's get going. Got AJ meditating over here in nature, so if she becomes our psychic person, she will probably come down here and meditate. Normal is fine. Let's keep normal. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. We'll keep normal for the time being, just because I want to keep them happy. And that'll be our refrigerator, so we'll put that there. Perfect. Yeah, getting everything set up right off the bat is just going to take a little bit of time, but here we can even just block off this little section here. And kind of block that section off, and we can actually block this section off and this section off and make this our, well, if we do that, just go bloop, 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 bloop. So I think what we're going to plan to do is this. We are going to plan to block off that section. We are going to plan to block off that section. Did that get that other geyser? Yes, it will, because it's right there. We will plan to block off this section with the thought that the tree is right there, and we will plan to block off this section here. Let's go ahead and slate this for mining. And let's go ahead and slate that for mining. Yeah, so we'll think about blocking those sections off, and then this is going to be the area where people have to come in and fight us. We might even put something here so they have to sludge through some water. I don't know, we'll think about it. Alright. Cool. Oh, no, let's go ahead and go research-wise. Let's get those batteries up. Oh, and we can walk here. Let's do this. Let's walk through a little bit of some of the mods that I already have. So as you can see, we have like sterile attire, work attire. So we have an extended clothing pack. RT mods are for basic fuses and circuit breakers. We have more linkables that gives us an improved cabinet and an advanced multi-analyzer and some other improved cabinetry. Furniture, I believe, is part of the 1.1, so I don't know that this is necessarily a mod, and I'll have to double check. Bionics and surgery, VGP mod, which extends our ability to do agriculture and everything like that, and vanilla turrets mod. The other portion that I have are more floors, and then I also have tilled soil, and then extra furniture here. And let's see what else. I have the milking and gathering and things like that. Oh, meditation. Ship landing beacon and meditation. They want to do it near water and things. Yeah, we'll leave it off for the time being. Oh, yeah. Let's assign this really quick. You're not assigned there. Assign. And where's Hurdle? Assign. And then... yeah, so that way you're not sleeping outside. Thank you. Okay, we need to put up a couple other things here. Power conduit. Let's just go ahead and just tap it in right there. Let's go ahead and set our bills, and we're just going to set this one to make any stone block. Oh, we got an autosave. Autosave. Do it forever, and we're going to keep the radius pretty tight for the time being. Okay. Let's set up our schedule. Ooh, they have meditate. So I want everybody to meditate just before they go to bed. So we're going to do a meditation there. We're going to do some work. Actually, let's do it this way. What I typically do is we'll do that. We'll go 4 on each side, and then let's just copy, and we will give that to Rennick. And I can't remember if Keelan is a night owl. She is not, but Coke is, and Coke needs to let's set that schedule for her really fast, or else she's going to freak out pretty quickly. We're going to sleep between meow and meow. Going to get up, we're going to give 3 off, and we're going to go 4 on the old work schedule, and then we're going to take 3 off, and then we're going to go 4 on, and then we're going to meditate for 2, and there we go. And then AJ, we usually do this with AJ. Wake up at 2, starts everything, skip 2, go 4. Okay. Then we're going to copy AJ, and we're going to give that to Darby as well. That way we can stagger some of the stuff that we're doing. And let's go ahead and give it to Keelan as well. So there we go. We got everything set up. Our home in Area 1. Perfect. We took our home area off, but we also have a cleaning area, so let's do this. Let's set that up. Manage areas. Area 1 is going to be cleaning. Okay. And let's set that area here, and we don't need it on the back side there. And then we're just going to set our cleaning there. Perfect. Okay, all that stuff is in. Let's go ahead and put in where are our lights. We're just going to do a light there. We're going to do a light there. And just for the sake of that, we're going to do a light there. Now, the other thing that we need to do pretty early is let's go ahead and let's make a production area. Let's go 12 by 12. And we'll make the production area thusly. What do we have? Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and put down some... What is that? Is that limestone? That is limestone. Let's go ahead and put down some staggered lines. Sure. Nope, that's marble. We don't have marble. Where is it? There we go. Perfect. And then, where is it? Concrete on the inside right there. Beautiful. Okay. Blocks by a birch tree. That's watercress. Watercress. Is delicious in a salad. We probably need to open up a couple more growing areas here. We're going to make it a smoke leaf because we like it a smoke leaf, and we'll probably study beer brewing here pretty soon. But let's go ahead and cut this out to the smoke leaf. We need to start thinking about rooms. So let me sketch out some rooms, and I will be right back with you. Okay, we are back. Now what we have sketched out here is a little 4x4 rooms. I know that they like 5x5, but we're just going to go ahead and do 4x4 for now. So we're just going to go ahead and put these in right up here, and then we have some on the other side. They'll go ahead and mine that stuff out, which is fine. We'll do that and that and that. We have it a little staggered here. That gives us a little bit of, you know, a little bit of visual appeal. I feel like the 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, yeah, it should be fine. Oop. Yeah, that's fine. This one just looks a little odd. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. Well, and they're just kind of chuffing away, so we're just going to leave it like that. Alright, the next thing we do I need more stone, please. Which is good, but I am going to reinstall this into there. This is going to get reinstalled into there as well. We need to pull up a little bit of the good old... Do that. And I know in the last season I had this open base concept. I'm not doing an open base concept. I really want to survive. So eventually, like I said, we're going to wall this off. I think for the first attack, we don't necessarily need to do that. But yeah, we're going to kind of keep our eye out. Oh, that's pretty. I like that new texture. That's really nice. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I want that. So part of the floors mod is any place that they pack down like that, we have to just go back over because they end up pulling up the dirt floor, but they don't see that the new floor has been put in. If that makes sense. It's not. It doesn't register it for whatever reason. So, which is fine. And then we can get this kind of opened up, and we can. Let's refuse guests for now. Just because we don't really have a place to put them. Okay, we're going to go there, and we're going to go there. And then when we can get, we probably should put this in sooner rather than later, or else they're going to freak out. Let's just go ahead and get a table, and let's get some chairs into place. Okay, perfect. They're all meditating, which is great. It helps with, I have the color-coded mod as well, so yeah, let's go ahead and speed it up and see where we're going to go from here. It looks like we did need a meditation spot, so we went ahead and put that in. We're going to put a shelf in here as well, just to get our medicine up off the ground, because I'm paranoid for some reason about that. We're also going to need to go ahead and put in the electric stove. I'm going to put it right here, which is fine. Darby is building because that's all he's going to do right now because we don't have anything to cook. But that's okay. I want people constructing for the time being. So actually, Keelan, can we... can we prioritize that? It drives me nuts. I don't know why, but it's just like this whole room isn't complete. It won't get complete unless we tell them to get it complete, and then let's work on it. I do love this texture. This is beautiful. Okay, perfect. Okay. There, now you can go and take care of that up there. We almost have the batteries researched, which is great. And then I think... we might unlock noble apparel because we should be getting a quest here pretty soon for nobility. Or maybe we don't. I mean, we'll find out. Darby, can you go ahead and punch that in so we can do that, and then we'll do that. Then we'll bring that across. Okay, perfect. Get some light in here, por favor. Por favor. And Keelan, let's go ahead and work on that because I want to make this we don't have a meal source. We're not really hurting on meals, but let's go ahead and get the job done. Let's set another... Oh, we don't have our home zone in yet, so let's go ahead and put our home zone in. I went over the top a little bit up here. Okay, research screen. Let's go ahead just for the sake of just getting it out of the way. Let's do noble apparel really fast. Won't take us that much time at all. Let's clear the home zone up here just because I know it's going to drive some people nuts. That's fine there. That's fine there. That's fine there. Yeah, that's okay. We are going to have to set our cleaning zone. And there we go. Perfect. So, AJ and Hurdle, we're just going to slip you right in here. Well, we can't do anything with Coke quite yet, so we'll just put Keelan in there. And then let's go ahead and floor-wise, again, let's just go ahead and stick with the limestone flooring for now. Again, because it's really pretty, so let's just go ahead and keep it. Marble should be here. Yeah, we got a little bit of marble. Yeah, is this all marble? That's all marble. And then, what else do we have? Granite? Granite. We have granite. We probably should be bringing granite so we can build our walls out of granite, so we'll do that. Alright, bills. We are going to do simple meal. Oh, icons, searching. Shouldn't overlook that, but I completely forgot that I had the icons in the searching. So we're going to go ahead and do 54 meals. We'll just unpause it at... I don't know why I went down that far. We'll unpause it at 12. We'll keep the radius again pretty tight. Okay. And then set our stockpile zone here. We'll clear it out. We'll make it preferred and we'll make it for the foods. We will take the foods out of there just for the time being, and then all of this stuff can get moved. Need to build a couple of batteries. Where's the miscellaneous? That's not it. It's under power. batteries, so we'll go ahead and put a couple of batteries in so we can capture that. Alright. And we're just jamming along. We may have to flex this a little bit when this gets out so we can have a little path between our little generator there and the rest of our workspaces. So let's go ahead and move the double bed. Rennick, go ahead and move Keelan's double bed. And this is going to be set for medicine. And then we're going to take medicine off there. Okay, and then let's go ahead and let's just do that. Oop, oop, oop. And then Coke, just because we need you to like kind of be cool at night. Let's can't hold. AJ, can you do her? Yeah, her bed. Darby, we'll just put you right next door. And Rennick, we'll put you here on the end. Rennick, can you go ahead and... Ooh, what happened here? Oh, Keelan tried to flirt with Coke by impishly questioning her loyalty. Wow, that's... like, hee, are you loyal to anyone? Hee. That's just an odd thing to do. So AJ and Hurdle, we're going to reassign you there, and then Keelan will reassign you here. And then Coke, we're going to reassign you up here. Perfect. We don't have any power because we have nothing spinning, which is okay, I guess. And this is going to be Darby, I believe. Oh, we also need to make sure that Rennick has a nice, because she gets jealous. We got to make sure. Okay, so we are going to name our nation. You know, like we're going to do the point nation. There we go. That way I can remember that it's on YouTube, because I'm also doing a Twitch stream, which reminds me, come and see a RimWorld Twitch stream every Thursday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We have a tribal going right now, so make sure that you tune in for that. And then also on Sundays, we are doing Borderlands 2. Okay, so we are going to do, let's call this, here we go. It's a little on the nose, who cares? New beginnings. Even if it's misspelled, I don't care. Don't care. It's new beginnings, dagnabbit. Let's set these to pretty low. Oh, he botched the construction. That's okay, Hurdle. Happens to the best of us. You're the best around. Man, I'm gonna get you down. Okay, detail that. That's fine. Do we have enough? We do. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're kind of jamming along here. We got a nice little base going. All right, now we just have to wait for that first attack. So, that being said, let's look around. Got some otters and stuff over there that I don't particularly care for, but let's do this. Let's go ahead and start setting up some granite defenses. So we will go there. And then let's leave that off for the time being. So we'll just do this one. Oh, we got a little hole right here, but that's okay. It's not okay. I lied again because I can't make up my mind. So let's start here like that, and then we'll work our way up to here, because what we'll probably need to do is also put in a little hatch for a doorway. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Now up here, let's go ahead and we are going to copy the settings. And we are going to put in a stockpile zone. And we are going to paste the settings. Okay, it is oddly quiet for a losing is fun Cassandra. She's up to something. And I don't know if I like it too much. Summer. Yeah. So we'll have to worry about heaters and things like that, and we'll also have to worry about clothing. So production-wise, let's go ahead and get an electronic tailor bench in. Let's go ahead and delete that, because all this stuff needs to be moved. This needs to be reinstalled. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on getting more power. That's okay. We're still doing it. It's right now. It's the heaters that are, or the air conditioning that's taking up quite a bit of what we need to do. Ooh. Okay. The next thing that we're gonna do is also reposition people based on their ability to shoot. So I think Rennick is first. So we're just gonna move her over here. And we're going to put AJ at the end, and then we're going to put, let's see, Coke is right there, Darby is a little bit further down, and I think it goes Hurdle, so that way if we get into trouble I can pull some of my best combatants first. Not necessarily the best way to do it, but it's a pretty good way to do it. Let's go ahead and set in these end tables. Oop. That one isn't close enough, but that's okay. We can move it as soon as it's built. And then let's go ahead and pull power to everybody's little domicile. Okay, we're just kind of jamming along. Okay, we need to set up our... Ooh, food poisoning. Whoa. Really? Well, we got food poisoning and we got a raid at the same time, so there you go. We'll come back to sending these bills for t-shirts and stuff. So we need to see what's going on. We got Turtle coming in with, they just have a club and they're not very good. However, they're good at animals and we might want, and plants. As long as they're not a pyromaniac. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Is this person going to wander, or are they they're attacking a battery right off the bat? So if they're dropping down here, they're either going to go this way or they're going to drop down, follow this along, and jump through here. If that's the case, let's Hurdle. Equip wood as a sidearm. Equip wood as a sidearm. Boop, boop. Let's just beat this person into submission, and then we don't have a place to put them. Can we build a place just real fast? I set Keelan on it to do it. Can we just build it? It's gonna be sloppy, but let's do that. Let's just build this really quickly. Is she food poisoning? Yeah, let's see if you can get it before. Okay, so Rennick's got the wood, so we're gonna go Star of the Wood. Coke doesn't have wood, but we've got wood. Oh, actually, you know what? Coke, don't get the wood. Darby, come and equip the wood as a sidearm. Okay. Doot. Recruit everybody. Darby, I want you to use the wood. Boop. And then what direction? They're coming in this way. Okay, perfect. Let's get over here, and then let's just beat him into submission. Go there. Darby, can you get there fast enough? Hurdle, don't shoot. I want you to use that. That's fine. Coke can go ahead and use... Yep, there we go. Beat him into submission. There we go. Okay, come on. Yep, just beat him. Just gently beat them into submission. And if Coke needs to come in, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Everybody, bloop, back to it. We have no place to put this person real quick. However, what time is it? Now 16. I don't think... When does Coke technically, quote, wake up? Not for a few hours. And who's the last person to go to sleep? Hurdle. But AJ's already asleep. Okay, let's do this then, just for the time being. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. AJ, go ahead and capture turtle. Everybody go ahead and move back. Rennick, are you okay? Yeah, just a couple of bruises. Turtle should just have a couple of bruises. Oh, and shattered the nose, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and AJ, no, AJ, don't do that. Go, hang on. Let's have somebody who's a little bit quicker deal with it, and we can have that. And as soon as this gets built, we'll take care of it. So just kind of keep chuffing along. We will allow that, and we will allow that. Yeah, come and pick this up for the time being. Need a meditation spot. Who needs a meditation? Do we need multiple meditation spots? Wow, okay. AJ, come and go ahead and tend, and then we're going to do this. Recruitment chance is 10%. That's fine. We'll go ahead and release him. I kind of wanted to try to recruit him, but that's okay for now. That's absolutely okay for now. We don't need to recruit him. We don't really have a place that we can put him to recruit him, so we'll put these stone blocks in. Oh, we need to grab some more. Those are marble. Some more limestone. Well, AJ just vomiting all over turtle. That makes for a great day. It's not so bad, but now I think our raids are going to start ramping up pretty significantly because we have a good crew of people, and our what is our wealth? I think our history, yeah. Our wealth is not too terribly high. It actually went down. Not too terribly high. Wow. Well, it's probably going down because she's vomiting all over everything. So, I mean, there's that. Okay. Coke doesn't do express delivery, which is fine. Let's just reinstall that over one. Okay, I think we're off to a pretty good start. Other than AJ just vomiting all over the place. I think, okay, AJ, you're done. There's nothing more for you to do. You're just kind of throwing up all over the place. So we'll go ahead and let Turtle go. See you later, Turtle. And I think let's go ahead and call that for today. So this has been 1000 Point Gaming. Remember that we are on Twitch now at twitch.tv/1000 Point Gaming, and also follow on Twitter for tweets about new episodes coming out and you know, fun times on Twitch and things like that at 1000 Point Gaming. Well, until next time, see you later.